Hello everyone, my name is Chip. Now when it comes to building modern decks, I like to build my decks how I dance at a nightclub.
Cause I've been living life right like I could just die any minute. Going for a ride down the side, PCH, country limit. I don't need a guide, follow lights, take me where I wanna visit. Are you alive? Or just breathing? Cause I've been living life right like I could just die any minute. Going for a ride down the side, PCH, country limit. I don't need a guide, follow.
Yes, an overabundance of white cards is basically a staple of Death and Taxes, and today we're back with another version of our Urza Saga Taxes deck. Now, I have removed the new cards Cloudsteel Kieran and Eater of Virtue, Lion Sash is still here to stay, as well as an additional copy of Eiganjo, and I have removed them so that I can run 2 copies of Aven Mindcensor in the main. We're just running this to hopefully improve our matchup against Titan decks, as that matchup is rather painful and relatively unwinnable. I've also moved Batterskull to the main over our 3rd copy of Flickerwisp, and in the sideboard I'm testing out Strict Proctor. Strict Proctor is a 2-mana 1/3 Spirit Cleric with flying, and whenever a permanent entering the battlefield causes a triggered ability to trigger, counter that ability unless its controller pays 2. So hopefully we can bring this in, and it'll improve our matchups against things like Valakut decks and the 4-color Omnath piles that seem to ruin my 5/0 dreams. Now apart from those small changes, we are just a good strong Urza Saga Taxes deck with the usual taxing pieces. I'll leave a full deck list down in the description, and while you're down there checking that out, if you're enjoying this video, please be sure to leave it a like. That lets me and the algorithm both know this is more of the content you'd like to see. And also, if you're new here, hello everyone, my name is Chip. I do a lot of silly stuff, mostly in Modern, mostly with Death and Taxes, and if you like what you see, be sure to subscribe and watch the backlog of videos. And with that, let's get on with the games.
Round 1.
Alrighty, we've won the die roll. Let's go first. And yeah, we're going to keep this hand. We're going to lead Flagstones into Aether Vial, pass the turn there. Arid Misa, and they're passing. Okay, Aether Vial ticking up. Another touch the Spirit Realm is good. Let's play the Plains. Let's activate Aether Vial. Esper Sentinel into play and pass. Opponent cracks the Arid Misa. It's a Steam Vents tapped. Scalding Tarn, they crack it. Steam Vents tapped. And just passes. Okay, Aether Vial ticking up to 2. Let's play Ghost Quarter. Let's go to combat. Swing in for 1. Take it down to 17. Pass the turn there. Scalding Tarn. They crack it. Island. Emery. Okay, what's Emery gonna mill? Whole bunch. So a Shadowspear, Expressive Iteration, and Dragon's Rage Channeler. Okay, they're just passing it there. So let's activate Aether Vial. Stoneforge Mystic. Use its ability. Should have done this in the second main, realistically. Just grab Lion Sash here. Aether Vial can stay on 2. Land is good. So Ghost Quarter. Activate Aether Vial. Lion Sash into play. Just tap Flagstones for mana. Eat their Shadowspear.
Snack time!
Ghost Quarter our Flagstones. We're doing it this way because they're tapped out, and that way we get to keep our Plains open, technically 2 with this Ghost Quarter. Second Plains. Let's take out the Dragon's Rage, and then we'll just pass the turn there, I think. So this is, I'm guessing, some sort of Underworld Breach Murktide list. Flooded Strand, they crack it. Get a Steam Vents untapped. Unholy Heat on my Stoneforge Mystic. Alright, are you paying the 1? They are. Let's touch Spirit Realm on it.
Amir missed me.
Hey, Grinding Station. Okay, they pass to us. Stoneforge Mystic comes back. Use its ability. It's just got to be Kaldra here, right? Go to my turn. Aether Vial will tick up to 3. That's a good pickup. So then let's activate Stoneforge. Let's throw Kaldra down. That triggers their Grinding Station. Okay, let's go to combat. Swing in for 8. Take it down to 5. Pass the turn there. Arid Misa, they crack it. Down to 4. Mountain. Sacks the Grinding Station to itself to mill 3 cards. Okay. Targets the Grinding Station. Sure, we'll bite. Let's go after that with Lion Sash. Underworld Breach. Okay, they let us draw. Interesting. Cast Unholy Heat, targeting the Lion Sash. But now you only have 4 card types in your bin, so I think if I eat your Mishra's Bauble, you lose Delirium. Okay, that worked. Gonna cast it again. Expressive Iteration. Okay. I would love to see how they think they're going to win from here. Yep, they scoop it up. Very nice. Okay, against this one, Relics come in, Sanctifiers come in, Burrentons come in. I guess Pithing Needle's pretty good too, as is Drannith. Oh, and Grafdiggers. Oh dear, are we overboarding here? Or do we just have a very good matchup against this list? That is an interesting question. So what if we just straight up cut whatever's not amazing? So Flickerwisp is not amazing. Batterskull not great. Shadowspear isn't ideal. I don't think they can afford to run counter spells. So what if we cut the Aether Vials? We have 4 more cards. Aven Mindcensor can go away. Pretty happy to cut a couple of Skyclaves, I think. Run back like that. Man, that's messy. All right, let's hope we're doing the right thing here. This one's a keep. Steam Vents, untapped. Into a Ragavan, okay. Into a Bauble, looks at our top card. Go to our turn, land's not bad. What if we just lead Eiganjo and pass? Steam Vents untapped. Goes to combat, cast Solitude, ditch Skyclave. That works. Take out the Ragavan. We do this in their combat step, even though it risks a counterspell, because then they can't just dash another one in. Engineered Explosives, X equals 2. Okay, go to our turn. Forge-Tender's nice. Let's just play Ghost Quarter, Stoneforge. Let's grab the Lion Sash. We'll grab the Kaldra. Yeah, we'll force them to use that Engineered Explosives, eh? Arid Mesa, they crack it. Get a Steam Vents tapped. Galvanic Blast, rough. Go to my turn. Plains is good. Let's run out Burrenton Forge-Tender, Thalia. Pass the turn there. They have 1 card in hand. Unholy Heat on the Thalia. Okay, passes the turn there. Horizon Canopy, Skyclave Apparition. Let's take out the Engineered Explosives. Go to combat. Swing in for 1. Take it down to 16. Pass the turn there. Mox Amber. Okay, pass to us. Another Eiganjo. We might as well hold it. So I guess we just run out Drannith here. Go to combat. Swing in for 3. Take it down to 13. Pass the turn there. Unholy Heat on my Skyclave. Okay, you get nothing back. Pass to us. Stoneforge is nice. Let's go to combat. Swing in for 2. They take it. Let's run out Stoneforge Mystic. Get a Lion Sash. Let's cast Lion Sash. Play the other Eiganjo. Keep the untapped one. Pass the turn there. Does your 1 card beat our board? Expressive Iteration, okay. Scalding Tarn, Dragon's Rage Channeler, sure, and it's just passing. Well, I'll eat your bauble. Go to my turn. They crack the Scalding Tarn, getting a mountain. Well, okay, but I'm going to run out Sanctifier, exile your bin there, and then I'm going to run out this Kaldra I got earlier. This is one I prepared earlier. Go to combat and just swing away. Opponent sure is in the tank. I think maybe they're just a little bit upset. All right, opponent lets us go to blockers, thankfully. Hit them down to 1. Pass the turn there. Hercule's Recall. Okay. Ditches an Emery. And then they scoop it up. Okay, well, I'm glad we waited. I mean, I suppose Taxes isn't the most fun deck to play against, but I mean, I can think of worse. Like an Underworld Breach combo deck, maybe. Good game, opponent.
Round 2.
All right, we've won the die roll. Let's go first. Ooh, this one's wicked close. This one's a mulligan, and this one's a keep. What do we throw back? Let's throw back Canopy. Let's go Plains. Let's run out Aether Vial. Pass the turn there. Spy Bluff Canal. They're passing to us, so Aether Vial will tick up. Solitude's a good one. Let's play Ghost Quarter. Run out the Esper Sentinel now. Yep, they cast Consider. This is a Murktide deck, I'm guessing. Archmage's Charm to the bin. Sure looks like it. Pass the turn there. Scalding Tarn. They crack it. Get an island. Lightning Bolt on my Esper Sentinel, paying for the Esper Sentinel tax. Okay, Esper Sentinel down. In the end step, we'll activate Aether Vial, put in Giver of Runes, go to my turn. We will tick up this Aether Vial. Batterskull ain't great. I think we'll just pass the turn, no attacks. This way they fear a Stoneforge Mystic coming down. Steam Vents, untapped. Passing the turn there. Activate Aether Vial. We won't use its ability. Had him scared there for a second. Let's tick up Aether Vial. There's Touch the Spirit Realm. So now let's pass the turn. Trying to gain control of my Giver of Runes. Let's protect it with Touch the Spirit Realm. Won't come back until the end step of their turn. Murktide Regent. Okay. And Ragavan. Gross. Well, I think what we do here is we activate Aether Vial, put Aven Mindcensor into play. Giver of Runes will come back, and we're going to go to our turn, and we're going to put a counter on our Aether Vial. Punished. Damn. Okay. I think we can wait. So we'll just pass the turn. They swing in with both. I'm going to block the Ragavan with the Aven Mindcensor, and then I'll attempt to give pro red. Yep, that pulls out an Unholy Heat, targeting the Aven Mindcensor. Okay. Ragavan still doesn't hit. Expressive Iteration. Would love to hit a Plains here. Opponent plays a Spire Bluff Canal off the Expressive Iteration and a Bulb. Look at our top card. Although any land would be good. Okay, go to our turn. Aether Vial will tick up. That is indeed a land. So then let's activate Aether Vial. Solitude into play. Take out the Murktide. Urza's Saga. Let's take out the Saga with our Ghost Quarter. get ourselves a Plains, run out Flickerwisp, flicker the Solitude, and let's take out that Ragavan. Pass the turn there. Archmage's Charm on my Giver of Runes. Let's give Flickerwisp pro red. Sure, you got a tapped Giver of Runes opponent. And they cast Consider. 4 types in the bin, and they have a Fiery Islet. They pass to us. Aether Vial will stay on 5. Okay, so we were rewarded for blowing up the Urza Saga there. So let's go to combat. And we're going to swing in with both, because even if they dash in a Ragavan, they could give it protection with the Giver of Runes anyway. Hit him down to 20. We're back up to 16. Pass the turn there. Another Murktide. Yep.
Death from above.
7/7. Steam Vents untapped. They have 1 card in hand. They played that untapped, so they have a counterspell and they want to crack the Fiery Islet, I guess. Pass to us. Aether Vial will stay on 5. Stoneforge is cool. And we've got to try, right? Stoneforge Mystic. It's your last card exactly counterspell. Oh, is it? All right. Well, we'll just pass the turn there, and they're cracking the Fiery Islet to draw. They swing in for 7. Okay. Play a Spire Bluff Canal tapped, and they're thinking about that last card. Bolts my Solitude. Okay. So now they're definitely winning the race. Let's go to our turn. Aether Vial staying on 5. Give Runes, I guess. We'll cast it. Pass the turn there. They cast Consider. Expressive Iteration. What do they exile? Dragon's Rage Channeler. Okay, we have the answer in hand. We just need to top deck a Solitude here. Although maybe they hit a Bolt. Who knows? They swing in for 7, but not giving protection. Okay, free block. No worries. Let's go to our turn. Aether Vial staying on 5. Horizon Canopy. Have to draw with it. And we're dead. Okay. It was unfortunate we ticked up the Aether Vial at the wrong time. If we'd kept it on 3, it would have been fine. Okay, in this matchup, we get Burrenton Forge-Tenders, we get a Relic, and Sanctifiers. Drannith is interesting, but no thank you. Don't think we need Aven Mindcensors in this matchup. Shadowspear's not doing a lot. Damn, the list is very, very tight. So what if we cut 1 Aether Vial, 1 Giver of Runes, 1 Thalia, 1 Skyclave? I think those are our worst cards. Run it back like that. Man, that was tricky. All right, let's go first. Let's keep this hand. Flagstones into an Aether Vial. Pass the turn there. Fiery Islet, and they're passing. Okay, let's go to our turn. Aether Vial ticking up. Sanctifier en-Vec. Yeah. Horizon Canopy, cast Sanctifier en-Vec. Pass the turn there. By the time they can do anything about it, we can protect it with Touch the Spirit Realm. All right, they cast Consider. Dragon's Rage Channeler goes to exile. Steam Vents, untapped. Ragavan, and they're passing. Activate Aether Vial. Give Runes into play. Go to our turn. Let's tick up our Aether Vial. Second Sanctifier is pretty cool. Yeah, let's go to combat. Swing in for 2. They take it, and we'll just pass the turn there. Lightning Bolt on my Giver of Runes. Okay. Swing in with the Ragavan. Activate Aether Vial. Sanctifier down. Go to blocks. Block the Ragavan. Take out Ragavan. Expressive Iteration. Well, that's not engineered explosives. They do get a land. Scalding Tarn. And they're just passing. Okay. Well, we'll keep Aether Vial on 2. Giver of Runes is good, but we didn't draw a land, so we want to hold up Touch the Spirit Realm. Let's go to combat. Attack for 4. They take it. Pass the turn there. Cracks a Scalding Tarn. Okay. Cracks another Scalding Tarn. So now let's activate Aether Vial. Lion Sash into play. Engineered explosives. Yeah. You gonna pop it? Yeah, you are. Now we're going to protect the Sanctifier. Vialing in the Lion Sash was a mistake. I thought they had enough for Murktide. I was going to plan on eating a land, but didn't work out that way. All right. Sanctifier comes back. Aether Vial will tick up. Another Aether Vial. Well, let's run out a Relic. Let's make him eat a card. Go to combat. Swing in for 2. They take it. Let's pop the Relic, hey? Solitude's great. Let's pass the turn there. Opponent casts Consider. Archmage's Charm to the bin. Mishra's Bauble. They're getting close. If they have a fetch land, they can still cast a Murktide, I suppose. That's why you don't vial in your Lion Sash in response to a Engineered Explosives chip. Ragavan. Okay, didn't dash it. Go to our turn. Aether Vial. No, we'll keep it on 3. Will we? Yeah, let's keep it on 3. Plains is a good pickup. Let's run out Aether Vial and attack. Hit them down to 2. Pass the turn there. Cracking the Fiery Islet to draw. Okay, Mishra's Bauble. Checks our top card. Murktide Regent. Okay. And no attacks. Interesting. Let's go to our turn. Tick 1 Aether Vial up to 1. Keep the other on 3. Let's crack the Horizon Canopy to draw. Kaldra. Plains. And do we just pass or do we get rid of the Murktide? I think we just pass. Opponent casts Expressive Iteration. Steam Vents. Tapped. Can't play it untapped. So now they only have 1 blue mana untapped. Okay. Cast Consider. Okay. Think we got it. Activate Aether Vial. Yes. Giver of Runes. Go to my turn. Tick up the little Aether Vial. Keep the other one on 3. Burrenton Forge-Tender. Let's give Sanctifier Pro Blue. Go to combat. And opponent scoops it up there. Very nice. Okay. That was pretty good. Now they're on the play. So does that change what I want to be doing? I think it means I bring in an Aether Vial over Thalia, maybe? Back like that. This hand's one we're keeping. Mishra's Bauble. They crack it, looking at their own top card, deciding if they want to fetch or not. Scalding Tarn, and they're passing. Okay, they draw that card. Urza Saga 2, that's good. Plains into Aether Vial. Pass the turn there. Cracking the Scalding Tarn. Steam Vents, tapped. Okay. Spire Bluff Canal, Dragon's Rage Channeler, and they're passing. Aether Vial ticking up. Now, potentially this is bait. They might have the counter target spell with converted mana cost of 1. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to play the Urza Saga, and now that I've drawn another 1-drop, I'm just going to run out the other Giver of Runes. Pass the turn there. Unholy Heat on my Giver of Runes. Okay. Scalding Tarn. No attacks and passing. Interesting. Activate Aether Vial. Giver of Runes into play. Go to my turn. Aether Vial ticking up to 2. Oh, second Sanctifier. So good.
Now there are 2 of them.
As the Saga ticking up, play the Plains, pass the turn there. No attacks. Man, I love this. They crack the Scalding Tarn. Steam Vents. Tapped. Okay. Doing nothing and passing. Okay, let's make a Saga token. And let's activate Aether Vial. Casting Dress Down now. That only gets rid of 1 construct. Okay. You have cast Dress Down. And I will say no. So creatures lose all ability. So I'm not making a creature off this Urza Saga because that's sticking around. Aether Vial will stay on 2. Sure, let's tap Saga for mana. Relic of Progenitus. Ghost Quarter. Let's make him exile. They're getting rid of a land. Okay. We'll just let the mana go. Go to the end step. Dress Down goes away. Now they have 4 card types. So do we crack it now? Let's wait. They cast Unholy Heat on my Giver of Runes. Okay, where do you put the card? Keeping it on top. Okay, Giver of Runes is gone. Now I'll pop the Relic. Flickerwisp is a great pickup. Pass the turn there. Expressive Iteration. Engineered Explosives into the Exile Zone. Okay, they're casting it. Works for me. No attacks and they're passing. Activate Aether Vial. Sanctifier en-Vec. Go to my turn. Aether Vial will stay on 2. Will it or will we tick up? No, it'll stay on 2. Now let's play Horizon Canopy. Run out of Flickerwisp. Target that Engineered Explosives. Go to combat. Swing in for 2. They take it. Pass the turn there. Engineered Explosives comes back, 0 counters. Expressive Iteration. They exile another copy of Dragon's Rage Channeler. Scalding Tarn. Crack the Scalding Tarn. Get an island. Just passing it there. Okay. Aether Vial will stay on 2. Let's play Plains. Go to combat. Swing in for 5. They take it. Pass the turn there. Now they might actually crack the Engineered Explosives here. Just Dress Down. Okay. Misty Rainforest. They crack it. Down to 9. Fury. Okay. Has no effects.
Nope, that didn't work.
Yeah. Dress Down hits both players. They kind of stopped doing that weird thing where things only hurt one player because they realized that's bad game design. So, yeah, Dress Down goes away. Now I could Solitude take out the Fury. That gives them 3 life, but then we hit them for 3, so it breaks even. Solitude, take out Fury. Go to my turn. Aether Vial, staying on 2. Ghost Quarter's cool. Let's crack the Horizon Canopy to draw, I think. Yeah, Lion Sash is good. Play the Ghost Quarter. Is it win the game good? Not sure just yet. Let's go to combat. Swing in. Take it down to 4. Let's activate Aether Vial. Lion Sash into play. Let's reconfigure it onto, say, the Sanctifier. Let's eat some stuff out of their graveyard. Pass the turn there. They're casting a Bauble. Okay. Believe they exiled the card. No, it wouldn't have been exiled. So they kept the card on top. Now they're cracking the Bauble, looking at our top card, seeing what we've got going on. Engineered Explosives. X equals 2. Yeah. And they pop it. You got them. They're just passing. Okay. Let's keep the Aether Vial on 2. Solitude. Let's cast Solitude. Take out the Dragon's Rage Channeler. Now they need removal for one of these creatures. And they don't have it and we win. Yes. Awesome. Awesome match.
Round 3.
Alrighty. This one's a keep. If they can't deal with the Aether Vial, we can vial in the Stoneforge Mystic and protect it with Touch the Spirit Realm on turn 3. Inspiring Vantage. So this could be burn. Second Aether Vial is actually pretty good. Plains Aether Vial. Lightning bolts our face. Yeah, looks like it's burn. Inspiring Vantage. Eidolon of the Great Revels. Okay. All right. They pass to us. We're going to tick up our Aether Vial up to 1. Second Stoneforge. So I think the 2 damage is worth it here. We're going to play Horizon Canopy and run out a second copy of Aether Vial, getting hit for 2. Pass it there. Mountain. Monastery Swift Spear. And they swing in for 3. We're going to take it. Boros Charm. Okay, that's a lot of damage. Down to 11, down to 7. Oof. Getting close here. Aether Vial's ticking up. Kind of want just a Plains, really. really. Let's tick up both Aether Vials. Another Stoneforge Mystic. Okay, well, I guess we're getting a Stoneforge down this turn. So then let's pass the turn. 2 cards in hand, possibly one's a land. Still a lot of damage. Lava Spikes our face. Okay, swings in. Activate Aether Vial. Stoneforge Mystic into play. I think we get Shadowspear here. Go to blockers. Block the Monastery Swiftspear. Well, I can't believe they don't have a burn spell in hand, but touch the Spirit Realm on the Stoneforge Mystic. Yeah, okay. Alrighty, Sanctifiers come in and Burrenton Forge-Tenders come in. And I think that's it. Aven Mindcensors are laughably bad. Probably cut Lion Sash pretty safely. Flickerwisp and an Aether Vial maybe. Run it back like that. Game 2's a lot harder. They have that enchantment. So maybe, we should bring in Pithing Needle over, say, an Aether Vial. Hopefully that's fast enough. Hopefully that submits. Yeah, then we can stop that enchantment from stopping us gaining life. All right, 1 the die roll. Let's go first. Yeah, we're going to keep this one. Plains into Burrenton Forge-Tender. Pass the turn there. Sacred Foundry, untapped into a Monastery Swiftspear. They pass the turn there. Let's go Eiganjo into Thalia. Also pass the turn there. Mountain from our opponent. No attacks and passes. Urza's Saga. Sanctifier. Go to combat. Swinging for 1. Pass the turn there. They lightning bolt our face, I guess. No, they're going after Thalia. Yeah, I'll protect Thalia. Sunbaked Canyon. Monastery Swiftspear. Lightning bolt. Okay. Does go after Thalia again. Swings in. Let's go to blocks. Block 1. Go to our turn. Giver of Runes is good. Let's play Ghost Quarter. Pass the turn there. Probably should have cast the Giver of Runes, but it does mean we can keep Solitude up. Swinging in with both. Okay, let's block 1 and let's watch them skull crack. Shard Volley. Okay, they're just passing. Okay. Urza's Saga. Gonna make a dude. Go to my turn. Touch the Spirit Realm. Let's make a dude with the Urza's Saga. Let's get a Shadowspear. Let's play an Urza's Saga. Let's go to combat. Swing in for 3. Opponent's going to take it. Let's pass the turn there. Smash to smithereens on my construct token. So let's cast Solitude, ditching Giver of Runes. In response to the prowess, we'll take out a Monastery Swiftspear.
Bye-bye. See you later.
Then we're going to touch the Spirit Realm, our Solitude. Come back during the end step of their turn, sorry. Sure, we're down to 10. Arid Mesa, 2 cards in hand. Okay, so we're not dead. That's good. They're just passing. Back comes Solitude. Targets the Swiftspear.
Bye now.
Bye-bye. And my turn. Skyclave Apparition's pretty good. Let's equip to Sanctifier here. Go to combat. I think we just swing in with the Solitude. Yep, they take it down to 11. Pass the turn there. Back up to a comfortable 13. They fetch down to 10. Mountain. Boros Charm. Yeah, down to 9. 2 cards won't do it though, as far as I'm aware. And opponent scoops it up there. Very nice. I think I'll just run it back as is. They're going first this time. Yeah, this one's not a keep. This one is though. Let's put back the Eiganjo. Mountain from our opponent into a Goblin Guide. Okay, they swing in for 2. We get another land. All right, they've undone our mulligan. Go to our turn. Another Stoneforge. So let's go Plains Burrenton. Pass the turn there. Monastery Swiftspear. They go to combat. Another land off the top. Let's go to blocks. Block the Goblin Guide. Down to 17. Go to our turn. Plains, Aether Vial, Burrenton.
Nothing can get through our shield.
Pass. No attacks. Opponent has another Goblin Guide. Okay. Swings in. Top card is a Solitude. That's a good one. Let's go to blockers. Block the 2 Goblin Guides. Opponent seems to be stuck on 1 land, which is not a place you want to be as a burn deck, really. Not against Tax's deck. Go to us. Aether Vial ticking up. I'm going to draw that Solitude. Let's go Plains, Stoneforge Mystic. Let's grab Shadowspear here and cast it. Pass the turn there. Wooded Foothills. They crack it. Sacred Foundry. Untapped. Eidolon of the Great Rebels. Okay.
I don't care.
No attacks and they're passing. Aether Vial ticks up to 2. Ghost Quarter, Shadowspear, go to combat, swing in for 2. Go back up to 18. Pass the turn there. Sacred Foundry, they're down to 13. Rift Bolt is exiled. Swinging with everything. Goblin Guide reveals nothing. So then we're going to activate Aether Vial in response to the other Goblin Guide trigger. Opponent's doing something with their mana. Boros Charm to deal 4 damage to us. Okay. So then let's put Stoneforge Mystic into play. Use its ability. Grab the Batterskull now. Do we have a land on top? We do. It's an Urza's Saga. Now we activate the Stoneforge. Put the Batterskull into play and opponent has scooped it up there. Wham! That is some awesome sequencing. Love it.
Round 4.
All right, 1 the die roll. Let's go first. 80 card deck from our opponent, so a Urion list. Let's keep this one. It has mulligan to 6. Let's lead Plains into Esper Sentinel. Pass the turn there. Windswept Heath. They're just passing. Okay. Horizon Canopy into Stoneforge Mystic. Let's grab Kaldra, go to combat, if take down a 19, pass the turn there. They crack the Windswept Heath, play a Sacred Foundry, untapped. Lightning Bolt letting us draw on the Stoneforge Mystic. We get another Urza Saga. Stomping Ground, untapped. Renin 6 letting us draw again. Flagstones, and they kill the Renin 6. Okay, let's go to our turn. I think it's just Urza Saga pass. Tick up Renin 6 on the Windswept Heath, play the Wooded Foothills, and crack it. I guess we try for the Aven Mindcensor now. Lands, they fetch. They can kill it with the Renin 6. They do hit a land. Damn. Okay. Teferi Time Raveler. Gross. Bounces the Aven Mindcensor. Yeah, fair enough. Go to my turn. Urza Saga ticking up. Let's play Flagstones. Run out Shadowspear. Pass the turn there. Ticks up the Teferi. Ticks up the Renin 6, getting back their land. Wooded Foothills. Looks like they're passing. Let's make a Saga. Let's make another Saga token, I think. Search up Aether Vial, play Plains. Let's try and equip the construct with the Shadowspear. Go to combat. I think we just hit them, if we can. They're cracking the Wooded Foothills. Just getting a forest, interesting. Prismatic Ending at instant speed on the Shadowspear. Of course. Endurance. Man, their deck just has everything.
Annoying.
Endurance shuffles their graveyard back in. All right, they take out one of our constructs. We'll pass the turn there. Oath of Nissa. Yep, gets themselves a Solitude. Okay, Teferi ticking up. Windswept Heath, they crack it. Getting a Plains. Getting back the Windswept Heath with the Renin 6. Go to our turn. Aether Vial, ticking up. Horizon Canopy, eh? So let's play Urza Saga. We're going to try and go for multiple fronts of attack here. Let's run out Flickerwisp, target the Endurance. Cycling a Triome. Okay, do they have it? Ephemerate. Okay, that means they're not using it on the Solitude. They didn't have the white card apart from Ephemerate, I guess. They shuffle our graveyard in. Awesome. Flickerwisp whiffs. Now we cast Stoneforge Mystic, grab ourselves a Batterskull, pass the turn there. Ephemerate comes back. Oh, they can hit their Solitude. Yes, they can, because they can afford to hardcast it. Takes out the Stoneforge Mystic. That's fine. Ephemerate's going to rebound on the Solitude. What does this take out? Takes out the Construct. Then Renin 6 can just take out the Flickerwisp. Yep, Teferi ticking up, annoyingly. Misty Rainforest. They swing in for 3. Okay, touch the Spirit Realm off the top would be lovely. All right, so we're down to 15. Go to our turn. Aether Vial ticking up to 2. Ghost Quarter is not what I wanted to see. Urza Saga ticks up. Let's play Plains. Let's run out Batterskull, pass it there. They crack the Misty Rainforest, Rawgrim Triome, bouncing the Aether Vial. Okay, getting back their land, playing it. Eternal Witness for Ephemerate. Okay, cool, I guess. Cracks the Misty Rainforest. It's a snow-covered island. Just gets Yuri underhand. Okay. No attacks and passes. Skyclave's certainly interesting. Let's make a dude. Search our deck. Get an Aether Vial. Play out Ghost Quarter. Aether Vial. Go to combat. Let's attack them for 4. Yep, this brings out the Ephemerate. Brings back the Solitude. Solitude will exile the Germ. We're going to gain 4 life off this as well, so that's nice. And now we cast Skyclave Apparition. Take out the Eternal Witness. Shut off the loop.
Shut them all down.
Pass the turn there. So Ephemerate rebounds. Targets the Solitude. Solitude does its thing. Takes out the Skyclave Apparition. Okay. They have a way to deal with the Construct. Teferi ticking up. Eladamri's Call for another Eternal Witness. For Omnath. Of course. Of course. They're running so many colors. Why wouldn't they also run Omnath? Ugh. Okay. So they get the Omnath. Have they played their fetch this turn? I don't think so. So they're going to gain a bunch of life. Wooded Foothills, yep, they gain 4 life. Now they get basically infinite mana, yep, cracking the Wooded Foothills. Temple Garden, untapped, down to 8, gets 4 mana. Renin 6 gets back the Triome. Urion to blink everything, okay. Solitude and Omnath being blinked, as well as Teferi and their enchantments as well. Okay, stuff comes back. They're exiling our Construct, okay. Back up to 24. Go to our turn. Aether Vials doing their thing, ticking up. Another Aether Vial. Let's play Horizon Canopy. Let's try for Kaldra. All right. That gets us the Germ token. Go to combat. Prismatic Ending. Okay. So we're dead. Scoop it up. All right. Strict Proctors come on in. Drannith Magistrates can come in. I think we also need Relic here. I don't think Burringtons would hurt. I think we're ditching Thalias. We're upgrading them. Flickerwisp ain't great. Even Mindcensor isn't good, but it's all we've got for their fetching. Pithing Needle could be good. So let's cut an Aether Vial for that. Let's cut the Mindcensors, because now we have the Pithing Needle. I know you all hate it. I'm going down to 1 Aether Vial. I think I'm cutting a Giver of Runes. Run the back like that. Let's go first. Let's keep this hand. Let's go Plains into Esper Sentinel. Pass the turn there. Arid Mesa from our opponent. They're just passing. Let's go Horizon Canopy. Let's run out Stoneforge Mystic. Let's grab Lion Sash. Go to combat. They're cracking the Arid Mesa. Doing a Raw Grim Triome. Okay. Swinging for 1. Pass the turn there. Snow-covered forest. Ren and 6, letting us draw. Draw another Stoneforge. That's good. They tick down on our Esper Sentinel. Solitude evoked to take out our Stoneforge. Solitude goes away. Let's go to our turn. What an interesting conundrum to have. Let's play Relic. Pop it now. Maybe we'll draw a land. Drew an Aether Vial. Okay. Pass the turn there. Abundant growth on our opponent's forest. Temple Garden. They did hit the land, unfortunately. Ticking up the Ren and 6 as well. Well, let's pass the turn there. Let's take the turn for Stoneforge Mystic. Let's grab Batterskull. Unfortunately, we have to discard down. It's got to be Shadowspear here. Oath of Nissa. Omnath. Gross. Prismatic Ending. Getting rid of my Stoneforge. Hallowed Fountain tapped. And they tick up the Ren and 6. I would like a land, please, Dak. Go to my turn. Nope. Let's get rid of Skyclave. Pass the turn there. They play Omnath. Puts a trigger on the stack to draw the card. So Solitude that. Let's try to touch the Spirit Realm it. Hope they don't have their own Solitude. Doesn't look like they do. Okay. Omnath down. They play Beseiju. Tick up Ren and 6. They were holding that. That's gross. Back comes Solitude. Go to our turn. Drannith Magistrate. Let's go to combat. Let's hit them for 3.
Even a God King can bleed.
Let's run our Aether Vial here. If they have another copy of Beseiju, they're just going to give us a Plains. Another copy of Omnath. Draw trigger on the stack. Let's Solitude. Hope they don't have Ephemerate. All right, took out another Omnath. That's good. This one doesn't get to blink, unfortunately. Steam Vents. Tapped. Lightning Bolt on my Solitude. Okay. Ren and 6 ticking up. It's not good. Not good at all. Go to our turn. Aether Vial ticking up. Urza's Saga. Better late than never. Drannith Magistrate. Play it. Opponent cycles a Triumph. Ticks up Ren and 6. Gets their companion to hand. Sacred Foundry. Let's just pass the turn there. Aether Vial ticking up. Now we're drawing Plains. Play the Plains. We have to hit Ren and 6 here. Pass the turn there. Opponent casts Fury. Yep. It's going to deal with Drannith. Bye-bye Drannith. Ren and 6 ticking up. 2 mana left untapped. I'm guessing for Beseiju, which we could name with Pithing Needle, but we kind of want to name the Ren and 6. That's the whole thing. All right. Let's make a construct. Go to our turn. Aether Vial ticking up. Well, that's unfortunate. Let's make another construct. Grab our last artifact, which is Pithing Needle. Name Ren and 6. Go to combat. Attack them for 4. Take it down to 17. Pass the turn there. Urion. Yeah. Blinks a bunch of stuff. If we hadn't ticked up Aether Vial, we could have got them with that as well. All right. Fury comes back as well as their other stuff, so they get to draw. Takes out a construct. Go to our turn. Aether Vial. Staying on 3. Strict Proctor. Hey, sure. Let's run it out.
You're late.
Pass the turn there. Titania. Yep. They have the 2 mana. Or are they paying the 2 mana? I don't see why they would. Nope. Misty Rainforest. Cracking it. All right. This gets them a big guy. 5-3. Get an island. Teferi. Just ticking up Teferi. Okay. No attacks and passes. Aether Vial staying on 3. Ghost Quarter's not great. Another copy of Strict Proctor. Pass the turn there. Engineered Explosives. X equals 1. Okay. You know, I wouldn't mind this matchup so much if it was at least quick. Sure, they blow up our stuff. Ultimate's the Ren and 6, which then means they can just keep casting Lightning Bolts, cracking a Windswept Heath to get another 5-3, getting a Plains, another copy of Ren and 6, and we'll scoop it up. I don't understand how they can play 5 colors and 80 cards and they're just so consistent and so good. And I mean, like, we have hate pieces. We have Strict Proctor and Drannith and Aven Mindcensor, but it's nothing. They don't care. They do not care. They're just too good.
Round 5.
Alrighty, final round. We've lost the die roll. It's a 60 card deck though, and this is an amazing hand, so I'm going to keep. Bridge from our opponent. Okay, so it looks like it's Affinity of some sort. Passing to us. Esper Sentinel. Let's go Plains Aether Vial. Pass the turn there. There's a Saga from our opponent. Okay. Patchwork Automaton. Ornithopter. Ornithopter. Damn, that boy's getting big.
What did you eat?
Pass to us. Aether Vial will tick up. Another Esper Sentinel. So let's go Ghost Quarter, Esper Sentinel, activate Aether Vial, Esper Sentinel, hit that Urza Saga now. Be an island, pass the turn there. Frogmite, Thought Cast, you're paying the 2. Sure are. Got up to 3 cards in hand. Another Ornithopter, swinging for 5. We're just going to take it down to 15. Go to our turn. Aether Vial ticking up to 2. Ghost Quarter. I think it is Thalia here. Pass the turn there. Thalia at least eats a Frogmite. Ginger Brute. Ticks up the Automaton. Mistveil Bridge, or Mistvault Bridge, makes Ginger Brute unblockable, swings in. Okay, down to 8. In the end step of their turn, activate Aether Vial. Stoneforge Mystic. Let's grab Kaldra. Go to our turn. Aether Vial will stay on 2. Urza Saga. Pass the turn there. Frogmite. We're pretty dead to a Cranial Plating as well. Activates Ginger Brute. Swings in with just the Ginger Brute. Activate Stoneforge Mystic. Kaldra into play. Living Weapon happens. It does have haste. Go to blocks. Block the Ginger Brute.
Delicious.
Opponent tried to pay costs there. I wonder if they have like an Archmage's Charm or something. That'd be pretty bold of them to have that in an affinity list though. Go to my turn. Aether Vial will stay on 3. Horizon Canopy, pass the turn there. Probably could have freely cast a Giver of Runes there. Thought Cast, you're paying the extra 2. Sure are. Thought Cast is much more balanced when it costs 3 mana regardless. Taxes. Sojourner's Companion. Okay. No attacks and they're passing. So let's activate Urza Saga. Go to my turn. Aether Vial staying on 3. Flickerwisp is pretty great. So let's activate Urza Saga. Let's activate Aether Vial. Put Flickerwisp into play. Flicker the Urza Saga. Yeah, let's grab Shadowspear here. I think I will run out a Giver of Runes. Pass the turn there. Now that we have Flickerwisp as well, we're not just dead to a Cranial Plating. No attacks just yet. Urza Saga comes back. Another Sojourner's Companion. And they're just passing. Okay. Aether Vial staying on 3. Urza Saga ticks up. Let's play Plains. Let's equip a Construct with a Shadowspear. Go to combat. Swing in for 8. Throwing 10 power in front of it. Well, let's gain an additional life. Go back up to 15. Pass the turn there. And opponent scoops it up there. Can't get past the Kaldra. All right. Don't have all that much here. Maybe a Pithing Needle to name Cranial Plating. Say that's it, and that'd probably come in over a Lion Sash. Back like that. Turn 1 Aether Vial, turn 2 Aether Vial, turn 3 Skyclave Apparition on nothing. I'm going to keep tap land from our opponent into a Memnite. Okay, let's go to my turn. Thalia is a great pickup. So Plains, Aether Vial, pass the turn there. Artifact land, Memnite, no attacks and passes. Okay, Aether Vial ticking up. Aven Mindcensor is certainly interesting. Let's go Ghost Quarter. Let's run out Thalia here. Metallic Rebuke in response.
Oh! Got me again!
Okay, I won't pay. Island. Springleaf Drum. Cranial Plating. Okay, we have the answer on the field. Equipping to the Memnite. Let's evoke a Solitude, taking out that Memnite. Opponent's down to 1 card in hand. Let's go to our turn. Aether Vial ticking up. There's a Saga. Interesting. So Horizon Canopy, Skyclave Apparition. Let's take out the Cranial Plating.
Get over here!
Pass the turn there. Okay, I think we've weathered the storm and now we're playing fair magic against them. Darksteel Citadel, Cursed Totem. Activated abilities of creatures can't be activated. Okay, that's to turn off our Stoneforge. That's cool. I like it. Maybe I should run something like that. Aether Vial. Yeah, let's tick it up to 3. Touch the Spirit Realm. Okay, let's play Urza Saga. Let's play an Aether Vial. Go to combat. Swing in for 2. Pass the turn there. Frogmite from our opponent. Okay, swings in for 1. Just gonna take it. In my turn. Aether Vial staying on 3. Other one ticking up to 1. Let's tick up our little Aether Vial. Let's keep the other one on 3. Do we play the other Urza Saga here? So if we draw a land, we have to draw a land next turn. So I don't think we play it. So let's just pass. Ornithopter, yep. No attacks and they pass. So let's activate our Urza Saga. Make a construct. Go to our turn. 1 Aether Vial ticking up to 2. The other one staying on 3. Giver of Runes isn't bad. Let's activate Urza Saga. We'll get a Shadowspear with this one. Play the other Urza Saga. Equip the Shadowspear to the construct. Go to combat. I'm going to swing in for 6.
Open fire!
Back up to 23, a lot more comfortable now, past the turn there. Now what can get them back into it is an Urza Saga. So what I'm tempted to do, because we have the Touch the Spirit Realm, cranial plating as well, okay. Equips to the Ornithopter, yep. Are we dead? So it's 9, okay. I can handle 9 damage. So we have the answer in hand in Touch the Spirit Realm. Sure, they swing in for 9, we're just going to take it down to 14. Go to our turn, keep our Aether Vials where they are. Another land is okay. That Urza Saga is ticked up to 2. So let's play Ghost Quarter. Swing in with both our constructs. This should force some blocks. I wouldn't block the one with Trample, opponent. Well, they are.
Big mistake. Big. Huge.
Let's make another construct. They're equipping cranial plating to the Frogmite. Sure. So then I get a construct and then I make your frog touch the Spirit Realm. Get in for what I think is lethal. Got there. Alrighty, so this is another version of the Mono White Saga taxes that I've been trying. This time I took out the Eater of Virtue, and I'm pretty happy with that. I didn't really miss the Eater of Virtue. Making space for Aven Mindcensor by cutting a Flickerwisp and the Eater of Virtue felt pretty good. We put in Batterskull over Cloudsteel Kieran. Cloudsteel Kieran's very good, but because we got the Aven Mindcensors as a flash threat, didn't think we needed the 3/2 body. We have cut down on Flickerwisp, which does reduce our answers to Murktide, but we did end up winning that Murktide matchup, so I'm pretty happy with that. To Eiganjo, Seat of the Empire. I hope I'm saying that correctly now. Enough people have yelled at me that maybe I'll learn. I still think Eiganjo sounds better, but you know, you do you. Having 2 of them didn't hurt too much. We are running a few lands, so maybe having the second one doesn't hurt too badly. Just got to mulligan properly, and I hope you're all proud of me. I did mulligan very well in those games. Sadly, we only got the 4-1, didn't get the 5-0. Money Pile does what Money Pile does, and we just don't have the tools to beat it. I brought in Strict Proctor, hoping that'd be a tool, but by the time we got it down, they had a bajillion mana anyway. There's no real value there. Aven Mindcensor didn't do anything against them because they've got the Renin 6, which can tick down and hit the Aven Mindcensor. We're just in this awkward position where any of our hate pieces that might potentially do something have one back end, so they die really easily to Fury and stuff. So maybe that's just a truly bad matchup. I'll probably take out the Strict Proctors and replace them with something else. I don't know what. I'm very happy with the Aven Mindcensor in the main. I know a lot of people wanted me to play Archon of Myria. I don't like Archon of Myria now that we have Solitude. It was great before we had Solitude when Prowess was the big deck, because then it stops them casting multiple spells per turn. But if we have an Archon of Myria, then they can start doing stuff and we lose our instant speed reaction with Solitude because we've already cast a spell. So definitely a double-edged sword there. And we saw how bad double-edged swords can hurt when our opponent cast Dress Down in an attempt to Fury our Sanctifier en-Vec, and it did nothing. But overall, I'm really liking the list. We have the Urza Saga package, which leaves us weak to Blood Moon, but because we're a monocolored deck, we can kind of get away with that when we've got this low curve. So I'm having a blast playing it. I still think there's a few tweaks that need to be made. Those sideboard slots should probably be changed for something a bit more impactful. Could even just be like a couple of Katakis. But overall, I think we're in a good place with this list. I'm enjoying it. I hope you've all enjoyed the video, and until next time, have fun.